Imagine this. You're drowning in debt, stressed about monthly payments and struggling to get ahead financially. Now, picture a billionaire sipping coffee in a penthouse suite also in debt, but instead of struggling, they are using it to make even more money. Sounds unfair, right? But the truth is, the rich don't fear debt, they weaponize it. So why does debt keep most people broke but make the rich even richer? The answer is financial intelligence. I'm breaking down the hidden strategies the wealthy use to profit from debt, and how you can start using them too. Subscribe the Wealthy channel and let's quickly dive in. Number 1. The power of debt recycling. Rich people never let money sit idle. They continuously recycle debt, meaning they borrow money, invest it, and then use profits to pay down the loan while keeping the gains. Let's say an investor takes a $100,000 loan at 5% interest to buy a property that generates 10% in returns. Entrepreneur who consolidates credit card debt into a business loan, thereby lowering interest expenses and boosting working capital. This is the art of debt recycling, where smart investors use borrowed funds strategically to generate more income or increase their net worth. This approach contrasts sharply with the common belief that all debt is bad, a misconception that often keeps people from utilizing debt as a tool for financial growth. Debt can be a powerful tool when used strategically to increase wealth. Always have a clear plan and exit strategy when using debt for investment purposes. The key difference lies in whether debt is used to build assets or liabilities, a choice that shapes your financial future. Number 2. How the rich pay less interest than you. Ever wonder why billionaires borrow millions yet pay less interest than the average person drowning in credit card debt? It's not luck, it's strategy. Wealthy individuals understand that interest is negotiable, not fixed. They leverage their assets, creditworthiness, and financial knowledge to secure ultra-low rates, while the average person blindly accepts whatever the bank offers. They maintain a 750-plus credit score to qualify for the best rates. They secure loans with assets, stocks, real estate, businesses, to get cheaper interest rates. Business loans often have lower rates and tax benefits that personal loans don't. A poor person might take a personal loan at 18% for a car. A rich person might take a business loan at 5% to expand their company. Improve your credit score, learn about collateralized loans, and always negotiate loan terms. Number 3. Rich use mortgages to make money. Instead of paying rent and making landlords rich, they use bank loans to buy rental properties that generate passive income. This is the power of leverage. Most people see mortgages as a burden. The rich see them as a stepping stone to wealth. A rental property pays for itself, and over time, its value appreciates, building wealth effortlessly. An investor who buys a $300,000 property with a 20% down payment, $60,000 can rent it out, covering the mortgage while the home appreciates. A couple who refinances their home to buy a second property, using rental income to pay both mortgages. Use debt to acquire income-producing assets. Over time, tenants pay down your mortgage while property values potentially rise, creating wealth without tying up all your cash. A mortgage isn't just a debt, it's a wealth-building tool if used correctly. Your tenant pays off your loan while you gain long-term appreciation. Number 4. Use of credit cards for rewards. Most people swipe their credit cards without a second thought, buying things they can't afford and paying sky-high interest. Meanwhile, the rich use the exact same tool to make money, travel for free, and get cashback rewards. The difference? Strategy. Instead of falling into the debt trap, the wealthy use credit cards as a financial weapon, earning thousands in travel perks, cashback, and business rewards, all while never paying a dime in interest. The biggest mistake people make: treating credit cards like free money. They carry balances, rack up unnecessary purchases, and get buried under high-interest debt. Pay off your balance in full every month. Use credit cards only for planned expenses and take advantage of sign-up bonuses, travel perks, and cashback rewards. A high credit score gets you better financial opportunities. Protect it. Take advantage of sign-up bonuses and travel perks. Number 5. Turn student loans into millions. Student loans aren't the problem. Bad financial decisions are. The rich invest in degrees that have massive earning potential. A doctor taking on $200,000 in student loans but making $300,000 per year. Smart investment. But someone borrowing $80,000 for a degree in philosophy with no high-income path, that's financial self-sabotage. The biggest mistake? Borrowing without an earning plan. Many people graduate with mountains of debt but no strategy to pay it off. Think like an investor. Choose careers that guarantee financial returns. For example, a cybersecurity professional who took out student loans but landed a six-figure tech job made a profitable decision. Jayashi borrowed $120,000 for a pharmacy degree, but secured a $150,000 job right out of college. Today, she's debt-free, investing aggressively, and building wealth. Borrow only for degrees that guarantee strong financial returns. Avoid student loans for careers with low earning potential. Have a clear repayment plan before signing the loan papers. Number 6. Use small loans to build empires. The rich borrow small, smart amounts to launch profitable side hustles, whether it's an e-commerce store, a content business, or a service-based hustle. Meanwhile, the average person either never starts out of fear or takes loans without a plan, wasting money on businesses that never break. Even start lean, test before scaling, and use loans only for what directly generates income. Entrepreneur who borrowed $5,000 to start a dropshipping store that turned into a six-figure business made a smart move. But someone who took out a $20,000 loan to open a fancy coffee shop without customers, that's financial disaster. John, he borrowed $3,000 to start a digital marketing agency, landed his first big client in 3 months, and scaled his hustle into a six-figure business. Debt should fuel income-generating assets, not risky experiments. Start small. Prove your idea works before scaling with loans. Borrow only what you can repay from business profits. Your first goal should be cash flow, not perfection. Smart debt can accelerate wealth. Reckless debt can destroy it. Number 7. Borrow for income-generating assets. The wealthy don't borrow to buy liabilities. They borrow to acquire assets that pay for themselves. Instead of taking loans for cars, luxury items, or gadgets that lose value, they use debt as a tool for wealth creation. Think of real estate moguls who take out mortgages on rental properties. The tenants cover the loan payments while they build equity. Or investors who leverage margin loans to buy dividend-paying stocks that generate passive income. Before borrowing, ask, will this debt make me money? If the answer is no, don't take it. Take Lisa, who borrowed $30,000 for rental properties and now earns $2,500 per month in passive income. Her tenants cover her debt, and she's building wealth. Meanwhile, Mike took a $30,000 car loan for a luxury ride. His asset depreciated, and he's still paying off a car that lost 50% of its value. Borrowing for income-generating investments accelerates wealth. Real estate, dividend stocks, and businesses are smart debt plays. Never take on debt that won't pay itself off. A $50,000 loan can either make you rich or keep you broke. The rich use debt as leverage to multiply wealth, while the poor use it to fund their lifestyle and stay trapped in financial slavery. So, is your debt making you richer or keeping you broke? In conclusion, debt can either be a burden or a powerful tool depending on how it's managed. The key lies in using debt to acquire assets that generate income, enhance productivity, or advance your career. Now that you've learned how the wealthy use debt to grow their fortunes, which strategy resonated with you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insightful content on building wealth and financial independence. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for joining us today. See you in the next video. Until then, keep growing.